Hi there. My group and I have put together a marketing plan for Toyota, a leading automotive company. Through this presentation, we will address the company's current situation, as well as present various strategies that can be implemented to address the current problem they are facing, which is falling behind in the electrified vehicle market. Let's start with a business summary. The automotive industry is seeing a drastic change in consumer wants because of increased demand for autonomy alongside the desire for a more sustainable future. In 1997, Toyota introduced the world's first hybrid car model, the Prius, evidently showing their willingness to adapt and their commitment to making the automotive industry more eco friendly. Over the past decade, Tesla has worked its way up to be a leading automaker for electric vehicles, specifically battery electric vehicles. As a result, other automakers, such as Toyota, have lost consumers' attention and awareness regarding the range of EVs they offer. When it comes to EVs, Toyota was originally concerned about the number of jobs in the Japanese car manufacturing industry that would be lost by switching to producing only battery electric vehicles. However, this does not mean the company was against adapting to the electrification changes made in the automotive industry. In fact, Toyota has invested billions of dollars into providing consumers with a range of options when it comes to electric vehicles. Yet, due to Tesla's lead in this specific market, consumers are not completely aware of the various types of electrified vehicles that are available to them. This lack of understanding and awareness is having a direct impact on Toyota's EV sales, regardless of the fact that they have been a leading automotive company for decades. Toyota's efforts in the electrified vehicle market abide by two principles. One, the solution to uncertainty is diversity. And two, what is best for the average person is not best for every person. As we look into Toyota's business initiatives, it is evident that they are trying to cater to the various consumers they have and their needs by providing a diverse range of solutions. This chart depicts the wide range of vehicles Toyota provides. Currently, Toyota has four different types of electrified vehicles: the fuel cell electric, battery electric, plug-in hybrid electric, and hybrid electric. As mentioned previously, the company invests significantly in R&D in order to provide consumers with reliable products, and it is clear that they are providing many options. Toyota's first BEV, the BZ4X, is their newest initiative in their electrification journey as a company. This vehicle provides drivers with the same capabilities as an all-wheel drive vehicle, yet results in zero emissions. The overall goal is to provide mobility solutions that create a net positive impact. Although a company can produce reliable, high-quality products, if other marketing strategies are not implemented well, including price, place, and promotion, there will be a disconnect between the producer and its consumers. As we continue with this presentation, we will identify strategies that may help Toyota better communicate their products to its target audience.
Customer analysis. For many years, Toyota has presented itself as an affordable and dependable car company. This suggests that Toyota's target market is primarily made up of low to middle class income individuals. During this time period, selling a vehicle that is purely powered by technology would be considerably easier. With the ever-increasing cost of gasoline, it appears that practically everyone is attempting to make the conversion to an electric vehicle. Toyota's demographic spans from the ages of 18 to 29, with 16.47% of people in this age group owning a Toyota. Toyotas are also driven by around 14.55% of adults between the ages of 30 and 49, as well as 11.32% of adults between the ages of 50 and 64. This means that their core demographic of customers is 18 to 29-year-olds who either don't have a lot of money or are often the lowest paid group when compared to the other age groups due to their inexperience in the workforce. Toyota's main challenge will be to develop an electric vehicle that is both affordable and reliable for individuals in this age group. Using this data, one approach for expanding Toyota's client base is to provide a sale or temporary discounted price to boost profit margins. Consumers will be able to afford new cars at a lower cost, and Toyota sales would rise as a result. Targeting the hierarchy of needs can be useful marketing tactics when trying to reach out to customers. For example, the company can discuss how acquiring an electric Toyota vehicle will meet their safety and security needs. Purchasing a Toyota vehicle not only allows the client to save money while purchasing the vehicle, but would also allow them to save money on monthly expenses such as gas, allowing them to improve their financial stability. Competitors analysis. Tesla, which is a titan in the automotive industry, is one of Toyota's most formidable opponents when it comes to electric vehicles. As a brand, the corporation is known for selling solely electric vehicles. Tesla clearly has a tight hold on its customers. However, one of Tesla's downfalls is the pricing and expenses of its vehicles. On its website, the cheapest Tesla costs around 61,380 Canadian dollars. One of the ways in which Toyota can get an upper hand on its competitors is by finding a way to minimize the cost of the car. By doing this, more people will be willing to purchase a new electric vehicle from Toyota due to it being a much more financially stable decision. Another important point that Toyota can employ is to focus more on the Canadian market, given that Tesla only sold 20,799 automobiles in the Canadian market last year. This means that Toyota has a significant advantage in terms of advertising because there aren't as many individuals prepared to pay that much money on a Tesla vehicle. Due to several automobile manufacturers developing electric vehicles, Tesla is classified as an oligopoly rather than a monopoly. This is an advantage to Toyota because an oligopoly market has very few competitors and only a few producers control the majority of market shares. This also implies that products created are ideal substitutes, with purchasers unable to distinguish between the two products, in this case, electric cars, which are also known as a homogeneous product. According to Porter's 5-force model, Toyota is a behemoth in the automobile business, which indicates that there are very high barriers to entry and exit. This implies that smaller companies have very little chance to bringing a product to market. Toyota suppliers cost around $35.5 billion, making switching suppliers difficult because the company's suppliers are already at such a low price when compared to other corporations. Although luckily the automobile manufacturer business has stable pricing on its products, it is exceedingly improbable that customers will have any influence or authority over product pricing. Finally, there's rarely a threat of substitutes for Toyota automobiles, owing to the fact that competing firms such as Honda and Ford still do not sell electric vehicles, as well as the fact that there are still very few electric vehicles entering the market. Thus, the threat of substitutes is very low.
To begin this SWOT analysis, I'm going to be talking about some of Toyota's strengths. For the past few years, Toyota has been one of the most popular car brands in the world, which plays a role in its perception in the eyes of consumers. The fact that Toyota is a leading brand in the automotive industry makes consumers think higher of our products and makes them more inclined to purchase them. We also have a high brand loyalty and reputation. We are known for making reliable and affordable vehicles, and our customers are usually satisfied with their experience from our products. Because of this, both repeat customers and customers who have our reputation in mind will be thinking of us when making a vehicle purchase. Another strength is our variety of electrified vehicles. We have many hybrid vehicles available, 2 plug-in hybrids, 1 fuel cell electric vehicle, and soon we will have a battery electric vehicle available for purchase. We have the 3rd highest R&D budget among automotive companies in the world. This shows how committed we are to creating the best products for our consumers, and will allow us to make greater technological leaps than our competitors in the future. Finally, we are already established in the hybrid car market. Among the 10 most popular hybrid cars in the country, 5 of them are our vehicles. It is evident that Toyota has everything we need to be a leader in the electrified industry. But there are some areas we can improve on to better communicate our products to consumers. Next, we have a few of our weaknesses. Although we are doing very well in the hybrid car market, that doesn't mean that we are excelling in the market for all electrified vehicles, specifically battery electric vehicles. This is an especially big problem because battery electric vehicles seem to be the category of electrified vehicles that are gaining popularity the fastest. We also only have 1.9% market share when it comes to BEVs, which is far behind Tesla and Volkswagen's combined 25%. Finally, the president of Toyota seems to be openly against moving into BEV production. This is a problem because the company's leadership being against BEVs will have an impact on the company's future in the market. In the growing market of electrified vehicles, there are many opportunities for us to take advantage of. 71% of drivers in the country are interested in purchasing EVs. This is a clear indication that the market is currently moving away from gasoline vehicles and towards EVs, which means there will be plenty of opportunity to profit in the EV market. Within the EV market, the two other leading brands are Tesla and Volkswagen. Tesla is not known for being reliable or affordable, and after Volkswagen's diesel car scandal, it isn't either. This creates an opportunity for a brand to gain market share in the segment of consumers that value affordability and reliability, two things that Toyota is known for. With EVs being much better for the environment when it comes to carbon emissions, many governments are offering subsidies to companies that sell electrified vehicles. By taking advantage of this, our production costs will decrease, allowing us to offer vehicles at lower prices, make more profits, or both. Finally, we have threats. Within the BEV market, which is the market that we are the farthest behind in, one brand seems to keep getting farther and farther ahead: Tesla. Not only does Tesla have more advanced battery technology than its competitors, it also has made a reputation as the leader in its market, both of which can make it difficult for us to grow within the BEV market. Other companies are also making bigger moves in the BEV market than we are. There are many automotive companies that have one or more BEV models available for sale, while we haven't even released our first one yet. The cost to produce BEVs is also higher than other electrified vehicles, which will drive up their prices. We have built a reputation for being affordable and reliable, but having to charge higher prices for BEVs might conflict with that.
I'm now going to talk about Toyota's marketing strategies. Marketing is an essential tool to building a successful business. Shotaro Kamiya, the first president of Toyota Motor Sales, stated that the priority in receiving benefits from automobile sales should be in order of the customer, then the car dealer, and lastly, the maker. This attitude is the best approach in winning the trust of customers and dealers, and ultimately brings growth to the manufacturer. Toyota has a very wide distribution reach, meaning that its products can reach a multitude of consumers. Toyota's network outside of Japan consists of around 170 distributors, and the company itself maintains their network of dealers through these distributors around the world, while also mainly relying on these dealerships to sell their products to potential customers. Additionally, the staff at these dealerships are not only skilled in sales, but they're also skilled in product information, data collection, finance, and order taking. Toyota is one of the biggest spenders on advertising, spending $1.39 billion in the US media in 2020. Toyota mainly focuses on traditional advertising channels such as print, electronic media, TV, and radio ads in order to reach their target audience. Their main social media platform they use is Facebook, as they allocate 62% of their social budgeting on Facebook advertisement, as this is where they see most of their target audience, which are people that are driven, goal-oriented, and have practical views in life and are practical with their money. They try to attract this audience by marketing themselves and their products as suitable for everyone and lifestyle friendly. Toyota also promotes themselves through the public with programs such as their Toyota Together Green program, which focuses on the environment and reducing greenhouse gases. This increases the reach of audience and their social approval, as being environmentally aware is the standard these days. They also partner and endorse celebrities as their brand ambassadors. Viral marketing is also another strategy that they will use to increase their brand awareness. An example of this would be their Fueled by the Future video that they recently released.
Toyota adopted a combination of market-oriented pricing and value-based pricing approach. The market-oriented pricing approach focuses on the market condition and the competitor's price in order to set wide range prices for general products, while the value-based pricing approach captures the perceived values of products to arouse consumers' interest. The price of existing Toyota's hybrid electric vehicles are as follows. With a price-wise approach, the products of Toyota satisfy the wants of consumers with different financial status. From the above analysis, the major competitors of Toyota are Tesla, Hyundai, Nissan, and Honda respectively. So let's take a look at the price changes of their top sales EVs in these 2 years. Compared with the products with similar position in the market, series like Corolla Hybrid, Prius, Camry Hybrid of Toyota give higher price incentive to consumers. Thus, these products can penetrate into the market rapidly and occupy more market shares to compete in the intense market of EVs at the intermediate level. Series like RAV4 Hybrid and Prius Prime also give a desirable price for consumers. Furthermore, Toyota is planning to release an all-electric vehicles bZ4X this year. The bZ4X offers a similar performance to Tesla Model Y, while bZ4X is Toyota's first all-electric vehicle. Adopting a price skimming strategy, which means setting the highest initial price and lowering it over time, could help establish the high-end product image and enhance the initial sales. For instance, the sales of Prius goes up in third quartiles over years, reflected that the market of EVs is relatively active in quartile 3. To anchor the position of the new products, Toyota may consider releasing it in Q3 as the sales peak during summertime. On the other hand, Q1 and Q4 are comparatively the slack seasons. To boost up the sale, the discount can be offered at these quartile.